Welcome, audience, to our first ever 3DS recording, and no, we're not doing Trials and Tribulations. I'm just happen to have the menu there.
Because
Foreshadowing.
this is Joba's. We're doing a playthrough of Joba's Azure Striker Gun Vault.
No, that's some more foreshadowing.
Liberation Maiden.
No more foreshadowing. There we go.
Jova, quick! You've only got 24 uses of the demo. Make it count.
Yeah.
I never understood this. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I never understood it either.
I can understand for a thing like Super Smash Bros. Because it's not meant to be. It involves doing the replayability, but with a single-time use, not single-time use, but with a more linear structure like this game, making a demo with only a limited amount of use is just weird and useless.
My guess is it's because Nintendo has a specific rule that all demos on the eShop have.
I suppose.
Okay, so now we're in a.
I'm not seeing the crowd shouting and acting like apes. 0 of 10, ruined forever.
Oh shit! Run!
8, 7, 6.
Wait, is this an opening to a Shin Megami Tensei game?
No,
like,
it's
how
the...
demons will invade the courtroom and Satan will pull out invading the earth again.
No. It's like the people running away. It's like they were rushing to get the new game.
Since we can assume this takes place after Lost Future, what if we were to say that Layton died in this explosion?
These are dark times.
He wasn't here.
Hi, Sam Riegel.
They thought like, it was the understanding is like
to restore
negotiations.
its former
Oh, hi, Sam
glory.
Riegel. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden there's a dark age of the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where apparently the Age of the Law gets even more out of hand.
But I thought it was fixed by the end of Apollo Justice, but now
No,
it's gone to
This
shit
dystopic
again.
future got even
I've got a
more
trusty new
dystopic.
partner.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil. Let's just say, Dweeb, something happened to throw things a bit more out of order. And Jiroy, here's the new attorney you'll be voicing, Afida Sykes.
Hi, Wendy.
Yes, blowing up the court will
Looks
can
like
really
a dog.
throw things.
Looks like a dog
about.
that licks their hair.
She's voiced by the one and only Wendy Lee, and she's my favorite female character in the entire series.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her
And
power
And I also love her theme. Her theme is fucking adorable.
Ah, yes, her power. For those wondering, this isn't her power.
Oh, she's clumsy.
After you miss that step.
The thing is, I fall upstairs.
Wait, you're just like her.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Nariki Ryodera gives you an orchestral version of his objection theme from Trials and
Time to
Tribulations,
bring it
which is
to an
fucking
end.
glorious.
I much prefer the version used here than in Trials and Tribulations.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Spoilers, Phoenix comes back to being a lawyer. Sorry if I spoiled that.
The orchestra really brings out a lot to the music in this game, in my opinion.
What? And then Phoenix entered the light.
And he found the architect.
Wait, he found the architect?
Yeah.
That's right, I did, and I finally got him to explain what the heck was going on.
Really?
Also, is the badge really that small? I never.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Apollo.
Yeah. God
I
damn
always
it.
thought it
God
was the
damn it,
size
I'm
of an
taking
apple.
out the main character's role, and look what happens.
Apollo, have you been in a King of the Fighters game or something?
You'll see it when we get to the game.
Ah, I'm blind. My eyes.
Oh, I get it. It was guest starring in Killer is Dead.
Anywho, Pedro, you'll voice Ted Tonate.
Oh, okay.
Ted.
So,
That-
since it's the first case of
The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy without discretion.
Is this guy trying to watch a 3D movie?
Oh, and get it? His name is Ted Tonate. Get it?
Even without Shutakumi, Yamazaki still manages to make these puns.
All I had to do is spin everything on this little girl. I'm gonna scare the little girl.
Yeah, that's
Caring little girl.
yeah, that's threatening.
Yeah.
Oh, here, the bellboy,
this takes
still
place
narcotized as ever.
This case takes place a day before my birthday. Yay!
I swear they're not real people.
Yeah. Also, audience, in case you're wondering, no, this is not a clear representation of what's going to happen in the actual game with the script. But, it's actually a different script that Capcom actually fought to make for the demo. So, enjoy. They never seem to go away, no matter how many times I do this. And that's you, Shiroi.
Mr. Wright.
Basically, Shiori, imagine Haruhi Suzumiya and you've got it.
Goody.
Yeah,
So you want
pretty
me to
much.
just shout at everyone?
yeah.
Actually, she does shout a lot, actually, so yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the matter? You've been pretty quiet there, boss.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that'll do. Huh? I have...
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Oh, apparently you've got a cowlick now.
I was mentioning
One that would rival
was just saying it
Sonic.
was a dog lick.
I was just thinking about today's trial.
No, it's today's child.
Today's trial. And about how I could do with a glass of water right about now. Seriously, Capcom, you prep me and everything, but you can't be darned enough to give me a glass of water?
It will
feel
be
like a newbie
DLC,
again.
Jova, $5.
Buy a glass of water for $1.
Oh, you'll get more than a glass of water in the DLC case, trust me. You'll get a whole gallon tank of it.
Oh,
My
so
name
stop
is
drowning
Phoenix
people
Wright.
now?
Yes, we know. With 5 games in, I think people would know right now.
Oh, but Dwibs, in case somebody forgot
to be
because
fair,
of Apollo
they're
Justice.
probably trying to make it so that you can jump in without actually playing the other games.
Not to mention, to be fair, this was like the first Ace Attorney main game that we got since 2008.
I run what could be called a law office.
Although I was forced to take a break from practicing until only recently.
No, I'd more accurately describe it as Adam's bedroom. It's a mess.
Details. This is Athena Sykes, and as we're about to see, she too can read my mind, though it actually makes sense. She's a rookie defense attorney that just joined our team.
Yeah, she's 18 and she got a badge at that age.
Honestly, Dwibs, 18 is not the most surprising thing at this rate.
See, right?
What I lack in experience, I make up for with heart. I have orange juice after a workout, and I have to win.
I love to win.
Oh well.
She's
I
a
always
force
love
to
to
be
win.
reckoned with, no doubt.
Always love, always love, always love
She's
to
got
win.
the temperament to that.
Yep.
Well, she doesn't
And-
look too ganky, at least.
Oh, Theo, just wait till you hear her backstory.
She's
Oh,
not
great.
cake. Don't worry, Tio, she's,
I
by no
decided
means
to
a-
take the insulin needles again.
That must be one of the secrets to your success, right?
But
yeah.
behind, trust
You
me,
mean,
Theo,
you mean
behind,
gambling and fooling around with the court? Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Thoughts?
See, it's a shame that no one remembers Trials and Tribulations, which had the few cases where Phoenix didn't rely mainly on bluffing.
trust me, Theo, behind that happy face is a genuinely complex character.
Oh, sure, you also be Juniper. Here.
Mr. Wright, Dina, thank you again for.
Basically,
Green
she would
child.
think one of those quiet, innocent Ghibli
Water
girls.
shy.
That's pretty much what she
Yeah,
is.
she's straight up looking like a Ghibli girl.
Okay, Shuri, she's basically a girl who lives with nature and everything. You could tell by her outfit.
And they accused her of planting a bomb.
Yep.
Get it? One way.
They're actually...
Bullshit.
Don't worry.
When we
Remember,
said that
Theo,
justice,
this is.
when
Remember,
we said
Theo,
that
this
justice is blind, I don't think they meant that literally.
Tio, Dark Age of the Law. Also in the full game, they actually do give a reason why they suspect her. But I won't spoil that.
Remember, Theo, this is attorney, the universe where everybody's guilty until proven innocent.
And even worse, this is the dark... And even worse, this is the Dark Age of the
it's
Law.
already a dystopic future on its own, yeah, I guess.
Well, actually... Oh, right. Apollo! Shouldn't you still be in the hospital? We have to get you ready for your respective turnabouts.
I guess looking
Oh,
like
wow.
a pirate makes you feel better. Yeah.
Shh, we're not in that turnabout yet. This is Apollo Justice. You may remember him from the 4th game.
But no one remembers.
Where I was basically kicked to the curb.
In my own fucking game.
He's another young defense attorney at my law office. How are your injuries? Are you alright? And catchphrase
What do you
upcoming.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Dude, you need to sit down.
That's basically his catchphrase, Tio. I'm fine.
And then
You'll see
saying-
why. Trust me. That's actually there's
A dying cat. He sounds like Juice Snowy.
I was just about to make that joke.
another great thing about Dual Destinies is that unlike his actual game, Dual Destinies actually manages to make a great character out of Apollo, which is sad because they had an entire game to do with that and it didn't bother.
I couldn't leave around in a hospital bed. Not when I'm one of the victims in this case.
Maybe this game should have come first then, where he was a minor-ish character.
I guess.
Well, better late than never, I suppose.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
he's actually a pretty good, decent main character in this game, too.
Well, I'm more surprised that Capcom never bothered to actually retcon Apollo Justice and just ignore it and when we went from this game.
We have
instead they
Yamazaki
actually
to thank.
recognize it.
I actually wanted to serve
We have
on the defense
Yamazaki to
myself
thank for
today.
that. Okay, go on, Dwibs.
I actually wanted to serve on that defense myself today.
Ah.
Well,
Tio, when you see the full game, you're kind of gonna regret laughing.
I know, it's just playing for laughs.
I know.
My laughs, principally.
Mr. Wright here will make short work of anyone who doubts
Judy's innocence. Basically, with Juniper Woods, sure, I just think Fluttershy. The nice version, anyway. Huh? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
You're inspiring
Yes,
great
cool,
confidence,
yeah,
Mr. Wright.
Thanks, Apollo. Urgh. She sure knows how to ramp up the pressure on a guy.
Oh, Phoenix, did someone hit you with a fire extinguisher again?
If it's any consolation to you, he handles.
Remember, Sutakumi had no part in this game.
No, he didn't. He was busy with the crossover, and later on he will develop the Greatest Attorney. So yeah.
Right, we're about to get started with the trial then.
You ready, Athena? I sure hope so. Because I don't think I am.
You've had like 8 years.
But again,
for this.
but personally, in my again, I know that a lot of Ace Attorney purists disagree with me, but honestly, Yamazaki with this game proved to me that the series is fine without Takumi. Yamazaki is the right person to be a successor.
Yeah, I can agree. Yamazaki, it's in good hands.
Well, I can't do
Not
much.
just that. I mean, it's not even
gallery.
just because it's not even just because of that game. Because, like I said before, the first Investigations game is generally better than Apollo Justice, and from what I've heard, Investigations 2 is fucking awesome. So,
Investigations
yeah.
2
You
is
just have to
considered
win this
up
one.
there with Ace Attorney 1 and 3 as some of the best of the entire series.
So wait, question. If Takumi is now doing the
Oh,
Greatest
those scats.
Attorney,
Translation, please.
Hold on. What is it?
if Takumi is doing now the Greatest Attorney, what's Yamazaki is doing right now?
It's Attorney 6. We,
Do
Well,
we have any?
the greatest attorney. The greatest attorney is well, if it is canon, it's technically a prequel to the entire series. So
Yeah,
it-
we know.
He didn't
whereas
specify whether or not it was.
Yamazaki's
Oh.
Whereas Yamazaki is actually making the sequel to this game, the actual
Also,
Ace Attorney
flashing,
6.
guys, flashing new court intro.
Yep. All rise.
No, thank you.
Nice.
In 3D!
I mean, we are in a
Just
court,
now
not
in
in a
session
church.
for the
Thank
trial of Juniper Woods.
Hey,
That's
Honor, you're in. Hey, Honor, you're on 3D.
I
The
know.
defense is
Right.
ready, Your Honor. And Tio, you'll be
And,
paying.
They
Prosecution
certainly,
is already, Your Honor.
they certainly changed up the
We
predicament.
can Elvis. What?
Actually,
You'll see why.
This is actually Winston Payne's younger brother, believe it or not.
This is like that Marvel comic where Next Wave fights the MODOK with the Elvis hair.
Now that I'm actually standing here, the butterflies in my stomach are going nuts.
Jeez, Phoenix. So you're fighting against one of those whatever.
It's been a while.
Why am I even talking?
If it's any consolation to you, he handles the trial a lot better in the actual version. It's like I say, the script here is drastically different.
I guess it's just to make as a tutorial or something.
Yeah, it's a good introduction to how the trials work in Dual Destinies, because let's just say there'll be a new surprise.
Quite frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you up to defenses bench again.
Yeah. Well, hey,
That's
someone.
for every single fan.
Well, hey, well, hey, Your Honor.
Now that you've been reborn, so to speak, let's see how you do here today.
Reborn like a phoenix. Well, Your Honor, since Leighton's series ended in 2013, it only made sense that my series had to rise from the ashes to take its place. Well,
So that's why it took so long.
Oh, I think you'll see I've learned quite a lot while I've been away, Your Honor. Fruit drying! Voice cracking!
I guess maybe your ties to
Must
hide.
maintain.
Yeah, loosen up. Literally.
Hope you're ready over there, because it's a whole new Phoenix Wright on our side.
That it is.
And I think he's only the main defense attorney in like 2 or 3 cases.
Actually, technically 4.
How many cases are in this?
6.
You mean physics,
yeah.
but we
Yeah.
don't. I
Well,
don't
he's
have
Jova's counting the DLC case.
Which is canon. That trust me, you'll see why that DLC case is
Oh,
definitely canon.
no one ever said otherwise, but sure.
Why you? Whatever. Believe what you want.
Wow, she sometimes kind of does remind me of Harry.
Oh, you think she's sassy now? Wait till the full version where Widget actually speaks.
But mark my words, my boss will wipe that smug look off your face in 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, I'll
seeing
do
the level
that.
of the video, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Oh, actually, Tio, Whoa there, Hafida! Let's not make any wild claims, and especially not impossible ones.
But then again, countdown statements in the Ace Attorney universe have never been fulfilled. So.
Oh wait, I love this slide. Wait, hold
right
on.
Now, this is the one time that a Phoenix.
Wait, hold on.
It's such a bad thing. There isn't much time in a trial, in a demo after all.
Ha 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 ha.
Meta humor!
Yep.
Now then, Mr. Payne, please tell us about the incident, if you would.
Okay, it's me versus Payne.
The
Again.
incident happened this very courthouse in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4. I've had a lot of good memories there.
Rest in
They
peace.
look all the same. A time bomb was that was being presented as an evidence suddenly went off during the trial.
Jeez,
I
no
knew
wonder
you were
Apollo was so
distracted.
bandaged during
Check
that.
to defuse it.
And you think
I
that
have the bomb
girl?
specification and the police reports of the incident for the court.
Stuffed
Don't-
animal bomb
oh,
added to
that-
the court
It
record.
looks like an elephant.
It is an elephant. Bombing incident report added to the court record. So yes, we're dealing with a bomb incident for this trial. In the demo version, no one gets murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they go out with a bang in the actual game.
You'll see, Shirai. If memory serves, I touched the court record button R to check the evidence.
What the hell?
What's going on? There's like rumbling in the background.
It's Shirai.
What?
Oh, Shirai, you sound a bit muffled.
Yeah, I can tell it's coming from Shirai. so-
Wait, so this impish stuffed animal was the bomb?
Well, yes and no. The actual bomb was stuffed inside to hide the white wires and timer.
Better?
Yes,
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay. And it's your claim that it was the defendant who activated this bomb.
Yes.
Yes, because she clearly looks like someone who would
Surprisingly, they actually give a reason why things get even more absurd. Since it's the dark age of the law, people are...
Exactly. The defense may boast that we can finish faster than a bag of boiling bag rice. Oh my god, my alliteration.
this younger brother of Pain, like with his appearance, he looked like he could murder anyone.
Yeah.
Looks like he was taken straight out of a Bond
evidence
film.
of a defendant's crime.
It's decisive, Tia.
Decide whatever.
Decisive. And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
A paintbrush? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. We're not in
Yeah, the Wii
these.
U wasn't out at this time.
It's your dick, Mr. Wright.
This, Your Honor, is the tail of a stuffed animal that the bomb was in.
Actually, the Wii U was out for a year by this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It apparently
okay.
called
Phony Fancy.
Fancy or some such nonsense. Yes, I agree with that.
Phony fancy, get it? Because elephant.
And what does that tail have to do with anything?
Objection!
This tail
Objection!
is made of vinyl cloth.
Yeah. Come on.
And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints.
Of course.
Oh!
It's
Shoot.
always the fingerprints.
At least she
What?
touched the fucking finger. Now do you see? This evidence clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb.
I new rendition of the
This
tension theme.
This particular crime happened in a courtroom, right?
Yep.
Surely
Appear to be-
there's a little thing called, I don't know, CCTV in the courtroom.
Well, to be fair, Shiroi, those probably got blown up during the bomb explosion.
I don't know. Most of the ceiling seemed okay.
It was the interior that got banged up. As we'll
Hello.
see in
Guilty
a
cameras
certain
are usually in the corners of rooms, aren't they?
Well, I guess we're to assume that all other stuff was blown up.
Convenient.
It looks like this trial may very well end in under 10 minutes.
Beaten by a pain in under 10 minutes. Wow.
Embarrassing.
Bring the pain.
It's a brain.
I get it.
But I'll be the one wiping the smug look off your face with a guilty verdict.
What are you going to do, Mr. Wright?
I don't know yet.
Jesus Christ.
You don't know
This
yet.
case has only been going on for like 10 minutes already.
This is all thanks to you making that 10 minutes comment.
Yeah.
Hashtag thanks Sabina.
Huh? That's what got us into this?
Knowing the luck of us defense attorneys in this series, Athena, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mr. Wright, I'll overlook your private quarrel.
I love this. Like the one time a
let's move-
character can't read Phoenix's mind is when he's nervous.
Now then, let's move on. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness to the stand.
Goody. So, who's the first witness gonna be?
It's RoboCop.
Okay, Pedro, you're up.
It's
And he
old
has a
bag's
big
younger
boy
brother.
on his wrist. Witness, your name and occurrence, please.
Okay, here goes.
Shouldn't this be a robotic voice though?
Yes.
Donate.
When he's
I wish
speaking
I,
in
had
yellow
my, I wish
text.
I had my Microsoft SAM program to record. Bomb disposal specialist.
But of course.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
It's called Microsoft SAM. You can find it in the internet. The Nostalgia Critic has actually used it in a few of his reviews. Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking.
Or talk then, you lazy shit.
He finds
Got a
typing
box.
more efficient.
Oh,
Ted teaches typing.
Oh god.
What an odd witness.
That's not even the craziest we're gonna meet in this game.
Judge,
Mr.
you've
Tonate
seen
was in
worse.
charge of a bomb for the trial, but and was there when he went off.
I mean, hell, the DLC is kind of a prequel to this case.
I mean-
So the guy in charge of the bomb wasn't a suspect.
He's here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Well, he's a member of the police. He couldn't possibly do any wrong. Well, the
You're
squad.
in this attorney universe,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Well, we've never had any corrupt officials. Oh, wait. Anywho, cross-examination time.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote.
So you basically failed at your job. Congratulations.
Fuck you. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed.
Of course. The dramatic witness alarmed. By the way, if you're wondering about these long
I also really
pauses...
love this testimony thing.
Oh, me too, yeah.
I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
And I flipping love the Allegro version, which will unfortunately have to wait till I record the full version of this game to hear.
The HH3000. So that's the name of the bomb in this thing, huh?
It's a really big one.
I honestly wouldn't have known such a thing was hiding inside if you hadn't told me.
Yeah, that's right, Your Honor. You were there during the explosion.
How did I
Yeah,
survive?
You'll see. So, even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on.
So you suck at your job. And
Hey,
you've
Jack.
already found a
Oh, sorry.
contradiction right
I
here.
was just talking to Gab, sorry. Even a monkey could do it. I am sure the defendant would be able to.
Go
If
for
a
like
monkey could
Shat-
do it, your client could.
Witnesses that insult Phoenix. I guess nothing has changed.
No. This is
You may now begin your cross-examination.
You're saying, Pedro?
Dwibs. This is robotic voice. Shatner's not robotic. Shatner is. I don't even know what the hell Shatner's.
Shatner is a pioneer. He pioneered his
Oh.
own kind of acting.
Cross-examination time. This is where the real battle begins.
Oh.
Go get him, boss. Oh, give him that famous Phoenix Wright treat.
Hey, Athena, can you hear me all the way down there with that interference? You're going through a tunnel or something.
Unleash the wild accusations and...
Unabashed bluffing we all know and love.
That's right.
Do I still sound muffled or...
Yeah,
Just you watch.
And-
I'll get him.
okay.
Basically, Shiroi, Athena here, since it's been 7 years since the last Ace Attorney game, Phoenix is now pretty much a legend, and unlike the original trilogy, everybody treats him like a god, and Athena is a fangirl of Phoenix.
This is actually 8 years after Trials and Tribulations.
Ask
Apollo
your
Justice
subordinate
is 7
for
years
help.
after it. I'll just have to wing it. I hope it's like riding a bicycle while having someone's life in my hands. Your Honor, I'm ready to cross-examine the witness now.
How do I sound?
Yeah,
Better.
now you sound fine.
Just
Okay.
don't ever adjust your mic.
Or press the mute button.
Because in that case, Pedro will find you.
And I will eat it.
Yeah.
Believe me. Again, like I said, you would be
I
crazy.
have to cut it out of the computer, but okay.
You would get surprised by how stupidly stubborn a Portuguese man can be.
Oh yeah, that's right, one thing I'm showing off. One thing I love that's in Dual
Whoa,
Destinies, you can
text.
actually look back at text from before in case you forgot something by pressing the Y button. There's a backlog.
Yeah. Another thing. Well, it would only appear in the full game, but I might as well get this out of the way now. One thing that I really love.
Oh yeah, basically with the microphone holding, you then press the microphone icon, and then you do hold it, as opposed to pressing the Y button like in the original DS games.
Mm-hmm.
We're on 3DS. We got
Hold it!
resources.
You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed?
By the way, a little question. Even though most people are fine with Sam Riegel as Phoenix, a lot of people still prefer Ben Judd.
Ben Judd doesn't work at Capcom anymore. So
I know, but who here
Whoa.
actually agrees with that opinion?
Is he Inspector Gadget?
That looks more like dismantled than disarmed to me.
I don't mind either way, but have we ever heard the older voice actually say more than a couple of words?
No, we haven't.
So how? I don't understand.
It's because people prefer Ben Judd's objection over Sam Riegel's.
Oh, I'm
The
fine with
fact
it.
that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed.
I guess that rule
I guess
out
that
the
rule out the
possibility that he
possibility.
forgot to disarm it.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't be
Even
this
in the-
attorney game without typos.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I should probably say this now.
Bad with the typos.
Yeah, I should probably say now, the Ace Attorney team has probably got to be one of the most gifted but cursed localization teams I've ever seen. They make brilliant localizations, yet they're constantly rife with typos.
But maybe because this is a different writer, maybe it's like a homage.
No, actually, Shiroi, the localization team, aside from a few members who left, is pretty much the same. But aside from that, not to mention, here's the interesting thing. Even though this is like the fifth, actually no, technically the 8th game, like, yeah, 1, 2, yeah, okay. So 7th game. This is like the 7th game they've localized, and yet it's the
They're
one that has the
still
most.
failing,
Technically the 6th, since they never localized
Okay,
Ace Attorney
fine.
Investigations 2.
Okay, fine. This is the 6th game they've localized, Shiroi, and believe it or not, it's actually the one that has the most typos. Believe it or not.
Really?
This is 2013. All these typos, really?
Honestly, at this point, it's part of the charm.
Basically, the woman in charge of localizing 2, 3, and Dual Destinies is a woman who was born in Hong Kong named Janet Huso, who is the voice of Franziska in the DS games.
You know, oh, wait, never mind. Oh, no. Ah, forget it.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit. It's a flipping bomb, man.
Line?
Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's some delays, it's because I'm sort of adapting to, not having to deal with emulator stuff.
So, Mr. Teenage, you were keeping an eye on the bomb. Where were you watching from?
There's also the case that I can, unfortunately, unlike with an emulator, I cannot pause the recording. So I sort of had to let it loop so I could then edit it down a bit. So yeah, I apologize.
Can you just pause the game?
You can't really pause the game in the demo, unfortunately. And even still, the music's still playing even when you do pause the game in the full version.
Okay.
Well, you can always press the home button. The home button takes care of that.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Clicking
Ah.
There you go.
it doesn't close the game. You have to confirm
Yeah.
it.
See the bomb timer counting down. Yeah, when you're inside a stuffed animal.
Hey, Apollo, that's my job for this case.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Objection!
Dude, that you have a computer thingy there. Do you have spell check at all? Would you like to share it with everyone?
Unfortunately, my program was created by Janet Sue also. So yeah.
At least it's not typing in Comic Sans. That's a bonus.
And I say that you are clearly lying. A funny thing,
Oh,
according to Janet
shit.
Husu... Oh, sorry, go on.
What are you talking about?
There was I'll tell you, even the judge said the contradiction himself.
There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. Even better, Shiroi, if you press hold it on this one, the game pretty much flat out tells you what you need to object to.
Okay.
After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal.
Well, it's kind of like the first case of Ace Attorney 1, where they're literally just poking you and pointing at the evidence.
Mr. Toadate!
This task is managed by Phoenix Sans.
How can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? Check out my new objection theme.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Well,
it's the same as
technically,
your first one.
technically an orchestration of an old one, but yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Yep.
Took you more than
Worst
10 minutes, though.
security guard ever.
The first, much like Miracle Mask, the jump to 8th Gen helped this attorney's music because now it's a full orchestra.
Ah, it was nothing. Nothing short of amazing, that is. Of course, I have a knack for pulling off miracles. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I'm in the zone here. I can do this.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Wright, nice vest.
Thank you. Yeah, Phoenix is really dressing for this game.
Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I see the great turnabout terror is back.
What the fuck? Is that a 60s horror movie?
Oh dear. Wait till we...
This brings back memories. Those days are the stuff of legends.
How much you want to bet that the judge also became famous thanks to Phoenix's trials?
Oh, how you would tear through trials with wild accusations and unabashed bluffing.
Nobody remembers trials and tribulations.
I do love again.
That actually
I
just
find the writing. I find the writing of Dual Destinies an overall improvement over the previous 4 games. I know heresy, but so to me these jokes ring even truer than most people.
Witness, how do you explain the contradiction in your testimony?
The
Yes.
judge was the judge was having a go at Phoenix because, but now that he's famous, I bet he's just like, hey, I'm his friend. I'm involved with this. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, you're stealing my roles again, Dwibs. Well, yes, of course. I remember now.
Never mind you,
course you
Pedro.
do.
Use a different
The
tone when he's...
sound.
Oh.
I knew because of the sound.
Remember, Pedro, use a different tone of voice when he's not typing.
These things don't have many options for voices, Jova.
Oh, you mean, okay, sure.
You know, Echo when he's
Beep.
speaking without it.
It is the sound of countdown. I'll pay attention.
Ah, no! Tio, run! It's countdown to Final Crisis!
I suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with the bomb inside the staffed animal.
By the way, Tio, good news.
Wouldn't that mean that everybody else in the court could hear that?
You saying, Shiri?
I was going to say, actually, I think the writing staff for this game should actually appear on Countdown, of all things.
Which countdown are we talking about?
There's a TV show about grammar and such called Countdown.
Fitting,
Yeah, it's
because
probably
this turnabout is called Turnabout Countdown.
The prosecution
But where's the
believes it's
countdown
time to hear
fee?
from the
Room
defendant
forever.
itself, Your Honor.
And now I'm showing our profiles. But yeah, anywho, good news, Tio. Thanks to Convergence, apparently New 52 is, the branding of it's coming to an end, and apparently they're bringing back some of the old continuities. Thank goodness.
I'll see it myself.
Yeah, I'll give you a link later.
Okay, quick question. Which this theme we're hearing now, do you prefer the original or this version?
They pretty much sound. I mean, this one obviously has higher fidelity because orchestra and all.
I like
real
both in their.
but both of them work just fine.
I like both of them in their own regard. Oh, goody!
Shiri?
One moment.
I don't really remember much about when the bomb went off. I think it's probably the shock of it all.
Also, Pedro, when Shuri's away, you can be Athena.
Sure.
Oh, no.
What?
I thought the dialogue was mostly going between Phoenix and Pain for a while, so I just took a bite of food. The one time my character
Oh.
shows
What a
up on screen.
convenient excuse.
Oh, look who's the one saying convenient excuses now.
Mr. Wright, can I give that prosecutor a smack?
No.
What? Of
By
course
smack,
not.
you mean the
Do
sound
we have to
effect
review?
of a keys? Sure.
Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again?
I remember when I first played this demo when it first came out before the game came out. It was that line right there. Boom! I immediately love Athena a lot more than I ever liked Apollo.
And then you got to the actual game and you ended up liking Apollo too.
Oh,
Shiri?
I take it oh, sorry. She's so scared. So very scared. I take it, Athena was kind of like a side thing in Apollo Justice, even though she came in with Apollo.
no. This is her
Athena was not in Apollo Justice. This is her debut.
Oh, I thought she... Oh, why did I say
Yeah,
that?
believe it or not, Athena managed to make quite a rockin' debut on her first game.
Wasn't it Apollo Justice that Zatanna clone ripoff?
Trucy.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Trucy. I thought Trucy was the best character in the game, honestly.
And you get to play her too, Shiroi.
Okay.
I mean, she had more personality than Apollo had. You have to at least admit that.
Oh,
If you
goody,
would,
we're about
Miss
to.
Woods, please testify to this court about when the bomb went off.
Oh, yeah, of course. She was the one who came in with Apollo.
Yeah.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery.
Is she sick?
Yeah,
The
she
bomb went off.
she coughs
Think
when she's
about-
nervous.
The thing about the thing is it's a natural condition where whenever she's nervous, she coughs a lot because in the actual game you're gonna see her in a non-nervous position where she doesn't cough. Basically,
Yeah.
she's one of those. She has a natural condition that exists.
Sure,
Yeah.
Really looks like she's in pain. Being
I
forced
mean-
to recall the bombing like this.
Oh, speaking of stuff that exists, Tia, we're about to bring in a new form of courtroom style.
Okay.
This isn't working. Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Since we don't have a Paul on hand, if she can't tell us what she wants to say, there's only one thing to do.
Cheat. Or
Yes,
bomb.
now's the perfect time to use Athena's power.
Okay, okay. Here, allow me to comment on this when he says it. But keep
Athena
going.
has a unique ability. With her special sense of hearing, she can discover a witness's true feelings.
Actually,
How does that
that's
work?
actually that's not a special power. That is actually a thing. There is actual only Phoenix could consider something like this a superpower.
Oh, it's
Okay,
even better. He considers
There are actual psychologists who can detect how a person is feeling whenever they hear their voice. It's actually part of psychology.
Now we are
Heck,
in
even
LMR,
better.
I guess.
I mean, heck, even better. Lawyers these days sometimes use psychological therapy in courtroom,
And
like.
actually, since I can't see very well, I usually rely on hearing to tell how people are feeling myself.
For example, you notice, you know how in many movies when you see a psychologist, they always tend to say something like, "I'm noticing some anxiety there" and stuff. That's when they hear the person talk, you know. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I listen to people's voices rather than look at them.
Yeah, Ace Attorney treats both Apollo and Athena's abilities like they're superpowers, even though really both of their abilities are kind of everyday stuff.
Okay, Mr. Wright, I'll give it a try.
Here we go, with another cross-examination theme.
With Widget.
So yeah, basically, Theo, the trial now completely stops so that they can use Athena's thingamajig so they can examine what she's feeling.
They actually call it thingamajig. They don't give a name for it.
I wonder, okay, you know, Jova, Fraser posed a very interesting argument when he played the demo on his channel that I thought was very cool. How is this being presented in court, and how is the judge going to buy this? Your Honor, I have a magical device that tells me that the witness is actually feeling depressed.
Yeah, the funny thing is that in the full version, they basically...
Actually, spirit mediums exist.
Yeah. The funny thing is that in the full version, they actually explain it. Basically, they give the real-life example. We're using psychological therapy, which surprisingly is actually legit, and yet the courtroom is completely baffled.
So we're using something that's legit in an Ace Attorney game.
Yes,
because
believe it or not.
Because when we're gonna find out when we play the game, one of the main themes, probably the main theme basically, the main theme of the story is emotions versus logic, especially in the last phase.
Oh, speaking of emotions, we should probably pay a bit of attention here. Sure, you go on.
When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up.
I like this theme.
Me too.
When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react.
Yeah,
So
I'm
we are-
angry. I don't get to
we
be
are-
the defense attorney.
So now we are in
I'm
Professor
Junie, and
Pizza,
I'm angry.
I guess.
So this is Inside Out before Inside Out.
Hey, yeah, you're right!
Pete Doctor played this game for inspiration.
When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink.
Hey, Sad's even blue!
The only thing that's wrong is that they should switch because in Inside Out, Joy is yellow. So
And green is disgust. So.
yeah, so all they have to do was switch the colors for happy and surprised, and it will be just like Inside Out. I'm not even kidding.
Heck, isn't it said that yellow does equate to happiness as well? When they say what colors remind you of
Actually,
what?
yellow is more associated with fear, as last I checked.
Oh,
So basically, with your special ability and that mood matrix, whoa, then you can let me know the emotions Miss Woods is feeling during her testimony.
No,
well,
but no, but
according to
Joe-
Teeth, your outfit is scaring people.
Joe, your Keanu Reeves impression sucks. You put way too much emotion in that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that how it works?
Yes, it is.
You got it.
So in that case, ready to dive into the matrix of Juniper's mind? Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Woods' true testimony.
Let's do this.
So we're gonna go paprika on this shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and read, Joy. The testimonies here actually change up a bit.
I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off.
Okay.
And rubble started falling.
The terrifying experience.
It fell on top of me.
What?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tio, there's actually a reason for this.
That's the contradiction. So
Yeah.
that's the one we have.
Yeah. Well, it was obvious that they had to present something that would make the new mechanic work.
This power of Athena's is incredible.
Actually, no, Phoenix. There are plenty of psychologists who do this. Well, not with the hologram shit, but...
Hey, it's just as incredible as a...
Well, it could have been worse, Pedro. We could have considered it magic.
Actually, Tio, they kind of do that with Apollo's ability to tell whether people are lying based on their actions.
Apollo just isn't. I'm a magician.
Even though that's really not a magic ability either. What, already?
Yeah,
That was easy.
Then I remember. You can't,
Ooh.
Look at this. When she says, it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting.
Yeah, unless she's,
Is she a sadist?
No,
I was actually about
there's
to
a very good... trust me, Shira, there's a very good reason for why she's happy.
Look at that. That's odd.
There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We still need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, touch pinpoint.
or the elbow.
And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers.
I especially love what they do with the mood matrix in the final case. By then, it's like, you really have to know your stuff with the mood matrix. Got it! And yes, the new saying, got it!
So we got it, hold it, and objection.
I love this one.
And also gotcha from Apollo. As the rubble was falling, was there something that made you feel
I
happy?
can imagine the judges' reaction to that question. Mrs. Woods, when you were dying, did something make you feel happy? And the judge would probably go like, "What the fuck are you talking about, you sadist?"
Oh goody, now let's see what made her happy.
Well, oh no, that would require spoilers for a commentary we're doing, never mind. Rubble started falling. I thought I was done for. And then... It fell on someone else next to me, and I was happy.
That the rubble was made of styrofoam.
Oh, I remember. Just then. Apollo came out and rescued me.
Because I'm Superman now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yay!
Apollo,
Basically, Teo, Juniper has a crush on Apollo.
Yep.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
So I take it's even a recurring character.
She probably will be,
throughout the
considering
game,
the
yes.
story arc.
Okay.
So that's
So-
when Paul got hurt.
No, it's actually pretty cute. They don't, it's not a focus thing. It's just a running gag kind of.
So
Sure.
does she buy tickets to these court sessions just to see Apollo or something?
Well, she did come to the past trial to see Apollo in action.
When we got to the game, she actually... You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's continue with Junie's true testimony.
So yeah, Apollo, you got yourself a girl pining after you. So then I find an unexpected emotion. I press pinpoint.
That's right. And then you select the unexpected emotion from the mood markers.
Yay, I've got fangirls.
Actually, Apollo, she sort of gets shipped with you.
Ooh.
If we can find
Juniper.
the reason for the discord in her voice.
Especially at the end where both of them do that thing where, you know, where again, this is not a spoiler, this doesn't spoil anything in the plot, why, don't worry, but when the final cutscene, when everything is triumphantly won and everything, both of them do when you put your own palm to the other person's palm like this and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I get finger union or something.
Hey, I'll give it credit. The
interaction
relationship
together in the second case. So
Yeah. Honestly, the relationship between Apollo and Juniper, I can see that one's legit.
I actually prefer. I wouldn't like it if they'd shift if they actually Athena with a relationship with Apollo. I would prefer Juniper. Because Juniper would at least be a cute thing to have. It wouldn't really. Athena doesn't need a lot of interest. At least not now.
Goody, info update.
But then Apollo came and rescued me.
There's an unexpected emotion here.
Conflicting emotions.
Let's see.
David Cage. This is probably David Cage's favorite game of all time.
Got it! Oh my god, you're right. It's story-based, and it's got the whole Simon Says thing.
Again, Dwibs. Ace Attorney doesn't exist in his mind.
True, because Ace Attorney actually has more gameplay than his games.
Don't forget.
I was happy and relieved.
Don't forget, Dwibs. There were never any emotions in video games before 2005's Fahrenheit.
There was also something you felt sad about at the same time.
Sad?
The reason I ask is...
Apollo wasn't declaring his love for me.
When you were
Probably.
describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness too.
Maybe she didn't want Apollo to get hurt or something?
Oh!
Oh! I think it was probably because of Bumrap
Riley?
Rainy?
Is this now a rare game?
Actually, it's a critique on Jova. You said.
Yeah. How do you even...
That's right. I bought my stuffed animal, Bumrap Rini.
Bumrap Riney. You were saying, Pedro, you wanted me to say
To
something?
watch the trial with me.
The why he's called Bumrap Riney.
Yeah. It has to do with the dark age of the law. Let's just say a lot of people...
and Phony Fanti are brothers.
Basically, a lot of people are really sick of the dark age of the law, and they're trying to get it back to its former glory.
Where did the alliteration come from in the script all of a sudden?
Yeah. Basically, this Dark Age of the Law thing has actually been going for the last 7 years, a year after Phoenix lost his badge.
I had Bumrap Riney with me.
And the plan of restoring them is buying stuff.
While I was watching the trial.
Oh, you'll see what the plan is, Tio.
But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I lost him as I was running away.
Is it something like hippies, rainbow, sunshines holding your
No,
hands?
Tio. There's actually an intelligent plan, but we'll talk more about that later when we get to Apollo Justice.
Victim of that terrible bomb.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, I don't sense any discord in Junie's voice anymore.
Yay.
So I guess now she's telling the truth.
I think we managed to draw out all of her testimony. Oh, I know. Oh.
Yeah,
you
go
can see
on.
what he looks like in this poster.
Okay.
This little guy is Bumrap Riney.
Nice looking
So
suit.
Phoenix Wright is compared to Bumrap Riney.
Say, that tail looks mighty familiar.
So does that suit?
Wait, why the judge is represented by the elephant in an evil way?
Well, there are several judges. Basically, it's a thing with the Dark Age of the Law. Trios are really out of control with how corrupt they are.
That's actually a question I missed to ask.
Oh, goody. I assert that the existence of Miss Bumrap Riney negates the prosecution's evidence. Basically, his argument is that, hey, we have a tail. Maybe that was Bumrap Riney's tail, and that's why it has the defendant's fingerprints.
Whatever, I'll ask later.
Well, it might have taken a little longer than 10 minutes.
But more like 30 to be precise, but whatever.
But it looks like I'm taking you out after all, Pain. Once and for... well, not for all, since this is probably the umpteenth
I'm
time.
afraid you don't follow, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you could clarify your assertion for us.
Indeed I can.
Sure. Which of the prosecution's pieces of evidence does the existence of Bumrap Riney negate?
Badger.
I'm tempted.
Always
Badger.
badger.
Take that! Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you. But you can relax now. You are without a doubt innocent.
Let me guess. In the full game, is the real culprit.
Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now?
My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up.
Sorry. I confused
tail-
the names. Sorry.
The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of Phony Fancy. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bumrap Riney. And a new corner theme. Oh yes, and as you can see, we have full body models as opposed to just
And
torso sprites.
this paint rubber as a toupee.
You did it, Mr. Wright. You turned it around.
Like a turnabout. It's too early to celebrate, Athena. We still have a long road of refuting ahead of us.
This sounds like a Pokemon music.
What? Yeah. Well, I looked through Noriyuki Iwadri's audiography, whatever, discography, and I couldn't find Pokemon anywhere, so I was surprised.
Right, Mr. Wright. But we'll crush everyone who even doubts her innocence.
Right, and we'll do it with evidence. Let's get Miss Woods that not guilty verdict. Together, you and me.
What about me?
Don't worry, Apollo, you
Just
get
evidence, Phoenix.
and reclaim the legendary title of Ace Attorney.
Roll credits.
Yes, we're actually going to do
until we
that
roll
right after
credits.
soon.
Demo finished.
Oh, not quite yet.
Oh.
All rise. Yes, at the end of the demo comes this.
Yeah.
Comeback King, Phoenix Wright. Always believe in your client.
Oh, so now we have actually instances where we see Phoenix.
Quarter of
on
revolutionary
the
Athena
field.
sites.
Clarion of Revelations.
Apollo Justice. Yeah. My eye hurts. Ow.
Don't worry, Apollo, you'll get better. All new cases.
All 6 of them.
All new characters. And the new prosecutor is a convict.
Silence, Black.
Silence.
What? That gentleman, Troy Baker, is the new prosecutor.
Yep,
Boy.
Drama and intrigue wait.
it's a prosecutor that's also a convict. Oh, hi, Edgeworth.
And the great thing too is that he's the best prosecutor we've had, probably the best prosecutor we've had since Edgeworth in the first game, because he's fucking awesome.
See you
He's
in
really
court.
He's that good. Trust me.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the demo to Dual Destinies. Let's give our thoughts for now, since it'll probably be a while till we actually get to
I've
playing this
already
game.
played the game, so what should I say?
Well, it's for the demo page, since it's a bit different.
Oh, it's an awesome demo, definitely. It made me even more excited for the game when I first played it. So yeah, achieved whatever they were trying to achieve. They achieved it.
Okay, Shiroi, your turn.
Well, I'm very happy with the demo and excited for the game. So.
Shiroi, you're ruffled again.
Troubles again.
Okay. Like someone else give their thoughts and I'll
There
be
we
right
go. Oh, you sound better now.
back. Oh, okay. No. All I said was I really like the demo and it's definitely made me excited for the game. So I'm happy.
Oh yeah, Dwibs.
Well, bearing in mind that as of recording, I'm almost done with case 3. Yeah, it's a pretty good demo.
I'll give my thoughts now since I'm about to.
Me missing. Well, honestly, it's still a better
be right back.
tutorial about Justice for All. Honestly, it's certainly more intuitive, I guess. So
Actually, I didn't bring it up. I wanted to bring it up, but I forgot about it. Okay, one thing that I also love about this game, that we didn't see it in the demo, but you know how sometimes in the old games we had to do a little bit of pixel hunting. In here we don't. There's never that, because there's basically a feature which is basically a to-do list. So every time you don't know what to do, all you have to do is check what you haven't done yet.
Oh, by the way, Teo, the prosecutor also has a special gimmick of his own. But let's just say this prosecutor is special because it's a prosecutor who's also a convict.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's actually a reason for why. Trust me, Teo. Everything will be explained.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'll give my thoughts on the demo. It was awesome. It was fun. It's so much fun that I actually still keep the demo because it's almost as fun as the full game itself. Granted,
enjoy them for all the other 23 times you're going to be able to use it.
Yeah, but hey, be forewarned, my friends. Greatness awaits when we finally get to Dual Destinies, which won't be for some time.
See you, everybody.
Because we've got
We have Trials and Tribulations, Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2, and Apollo Justice, and the crossover before it.
Yeah.
Yay.
See you, everybody.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.